Hello and welcome to Cosmic Tinkerbox Tarot. I am your Cosmic Tinkerbox Tarot reader. um, so this is my very first video that I'm going to be uploading to the channel, and I've decided to just do a general reading. So anyone that resonates with this, then hopefully we can continue. We've got 10 of Cups, lots of emotion. We can continue to grow together. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can. I've been reading tarot now for 2 years. I've just been reading for family and close friends so far. So I've decided to branch out to the online world. Now, it's the 3rd of January, and I said I was going to start my YouTube channel in the new year. I'm not at home at the moment. I'm currently at my mother's house. We've got King of Pentacles, and we've got the Judgment card. Bear with me, I'll get to the reading. But I'm currently at my mother's house, and I cannot find a candle now. Usually, if I do a reading, I don't like to do it without a candle, without a white candle, but Spirit guided me and said just do the reading. Just do the reading, it doesn't matter. So if you hear anything in the background, that's some classical music. I like to listen to classical music because it raises the vibration. So this is just going to be a general reading for the collective. I like the Twin Flame Collective. I'm a fan of that. I like to listen to that. I feel like it resonates with me. There's a channel that I really got into called Nubian News, which started me on the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine journey. And I feel like I can really tap into and channel my own personal Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energy. So if anybody resonates with that, then you might want to stick around and listen to the rest of this reading. As I say, this is very new for me, so I kind of like to feel my way through a reading. Sometimes I'll do a Celtic cross, sometimes I'll do a past, present, future. But if you want to book a private reading with me, I'll just read the energy and just go from there. Like now, the cards popped out and I read them because Spirit is popping those cards out. In terms of spirituality and religion, I'm probably more spiritual than religious. But I do have a lot of respect for all religions, and I feel a connection to Jesus Christ, Christianity, Islam, even Judaism. I tend to, anytime I travel, I tend to always end up smack bang in the middle of the Jewish community. I don't know what that is about, but it's quite interesting. Okay. So I feel like this is a feminine, generally. Okay, so we're starting. So I feel like this is a feminine who Okay, so with this 7 of Wands, it's about working towards your emotional bliss. Making a decision about travelling. I feel like there's somebody walking away. We've got the Knight of Swords here. So there's somebody walking away from a woman who is... I feel like I'm getting a Leo vibe. I'm a Leo myself, but I feel like this is for a Leo in particular. And I feel like she's separating from... And she's built up enough for herself. She's been working and growing. This deck is the Art of Tarot deck by Liz Dean. I love it. I love the artwork. But this is the Empress card. And as you can see, she's sitting. She's fruitful. She's protective. So she's protecting herself. So she's come out of a bad situation, a bad relationship, where there was difficult, harsh energy with that Knight of Swords, sorry. Then we've got the 9 of Wands into the Knight of Pentacles. So it's been a difficult decision, but I feel like she's made a decision to travel. So if this is you and you're wondering whether or not to go travelling, do it. It might not necessarily feel like the easiest thing to do, but I feel like it will be good for you. I feel like we've got the King of Pentacles here. I feel like there's a judgment that needs to be made on a masculine, on a man. Maybe he is somebody that is quite wealthy, and he could have potentially been pursuing you. And Maybe with this Five of Wands again, there's a decision that has to be made. Maybe he's someone that you want to travel towards. Clarification for this reason. The name Bert or Bernie just come to my mind. I don't know what that's about. Or Bertha. Bertha. I'm not laughing at the name Bertha. It's a lovely name, but it's just random. Okay, if I say it, I'm gonna say. If I see it, I'm gonna say it, and two cards just come out there. So you've got the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups. I feel like this person wants to build with you. Whoever this person is, whoever this King of Pentacles is, they want to speak to you about building emotionally, building the stability in a relationship. Clarification on this King of Pentacles. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so, yep. This is the Fool card. So it's about taking a chance on this male. I feel like you're looking at him through judgmental eyes. So maybe you feel like he's trying to buy you. He's offering you money. He's asking you to travel towards him, potentially. But yeah, we've got the Page of Pentacles here with the Fool card. So maybe taking a step towards this person who is offering you. Maybe it seems like the right thing to do, but again, I feel like it's all about trusting your instincts, you know? So if you feel like this person's not necessarily for you, then that's it. We've got this Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is walking away from the Empress. So this could be the same masculine. Maybe this is the person that you need to walk away from, or that you feel is walking away from you. But I don't see that. I think this person is very much in your present. These cards are at the top of the reading, so I feel like this is the overriding energy of what is occurring at the moment, and you might not even see it. Maybe this person really cares about you, or really wants you. Maybe not necessarily cares about you, but really wants you, and you're not interested. Maybe you feel like you'd be making a silly mistake. Maybe they live abroad. I feel like this is taking a leap of faith. With the Judgment card here, the Judgment card, you can see the sea. So maybe, and we've got the Whale card. So maybe it's about travelling overseas to be with this person. I've got the Hierophant here. If I say it, I'm going to see it. See it, I'm going to say it. So with the Hierophant, sorry, not the Hierophant, the High Priestess. With the High Priestess, maybe you feel like you have to do a few things first before you get into any kind of committed relationship. Clarification for the High Priestess. Okay. Right. Okay, so there's a lot of energy here. Now, I know a lot of readers say, oh, too many cards, I'm not going to read it, but I like to read it because I feel like when a lot of cards fall out in a book like that, there's a story to be told. So, we've got the Five of Swords, a difficult decision about a romantic partnership. We've got the Six of Cups into the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this relationship would be a comfortable relationship. Again, this kind of verifies the whole situation. So this relationship would be very comfortable. Maybe you'd be financially secure. Maybe this person would be providing for you. But there might be some difficulty there with the Two of Swords. And maybe you'd feel like you had to make a decision. We've got the Five of Cups there. Seven of Cups. It would probably be a struggle. I think if you were to get into this relationship, you would probably find it really difficult to express yourself, but you've got the Ten of Wands here, so you would be okay. And the Ace of Pentacles. This feels like a really difficult energy. Then you've got the Six of Swords. Yeah. I think ultimately, within the relationship, you might feel a sense of losing yourself. You'd feel very comfortable. And this sounds like a typical kind of scenario. A lot of females tend to lose themselves in relationships. But I feel like you would struggle. Maybe there would be some kind of control issues here with this masculine. And you feel like you have to make a decision. I'm just going to read, I have my book. I'm going to read the definition because there's some interesting definitions with this deck of the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups indicates great potential and creativity and the importance of achieving a dream. You need to be sure that offers you accept will lead to fulfillment and not the undoing of your hard work. Naturally, confusion threatens to mar your judgment. So I think that the problem, the issue, would probably just be about letting go of control, you know? And if you could actually let go of control in this scenario, you've got a ten of Wands here, and the Ace of Pentacles. So you probably would feel a real great sense of achievement. Yeah. And then we've got this Six of Swords energy. I think in terms of the Divine Feminine, because I think this is kind of a Divine Feminine energy reading, I think this is about the strength and the submission to your masculine, finding the strength within your submission and not necessarily wanting to always necessarily be in control. I think with this Six of Swords energy, I really like to incorporate numerology when I read. So with sixes are all about like nurturing, comfortability, but swords energy is quite difficult, so maybe you'll find it difficult to be in that nurturing and comfortable role. With the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, you would literally have everything you need provided for if you could just relax and submit, but I think you would find it difficult. Or the feminine energy within would find it difficult. I'm just going to pull one more card for the overall. So what should be done about this? What should be done? What should be done? What shall we do? What shall we do? What shall we do? Oh. Don't watch the way I shuffle. I do my own thing. Forgive my pajamas. Forgive me, I really just was guided to make this reading at this moment in time. Like, I'm really not prepared fully, but I feel like this reading's resonating for me anyway. Oh, there we go. Okay. The Three of Cups. Build. You need to work with your masculine and start building emotionally. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's going to feel like a difficult transition, but building emotionally. Like for me, odd numbers are all about building and change. So with the seven is the flow into the eight. The eight is the infinity, which is the flow. So the seven is the transition to the eight. So seven's always a difficult energy. It's like going up the hill and then the eight is going down it type of thing. And Pentacles obviously represents stability. So it's about building emotionally and building physically to a flow. I'm going to leave it there. If this reading has resonated with you and you would like to book a private with I'm new to this, forgive me. But if this reading has resonated with you and you would like to book a private reading with me, then feel free to contact me via email, and I look forward to hearing from you. Namaste. Take care. Bye.